Welcome to an introduction on how to sell to the Commonwealth. I'm Kim Brewer with the Department of General Services, Division of Purchases and Supply. I'll be your host today, providing a high-level overview of our executive branch purchasing guidelines and the purchasing tool used by our buyer and vendor community. What's EVA? I like to refer to EVA as the marketplace for the Commonwealth, but if I'm to get technical for just a moment, it's a cloud-based system that enables the Commonwealth to capture all of its purchasing activity, as well as supports public bid announcements, electronic response, and purchase order delivery. Bonus: all of the data that's captured is made available on the EVA website. I'll show you where to find it towards the end of the video. Who uses EVA? Our state agencies, colleges and universities, and many local governments and public bodies make up our buying community. And we have a business community of more than 100,000 looking to sell their goods and services to these Commonwealth entities. Let's dive in and talk about our small purchase policy that governs how our state agencies go about buying goods and services. Law gets passed by the General Assembly, and that law gets interpreted into policy. The policy that our state agencies follow can be referenced in the APSPM. There is also a companion vendor's manual available on the EVA website under I Sell to Virginia. Here's a snapshot of what it looks like when we want to purchase goods and/or services, and the buyer anticipates spending less than $100,000. When spending less than $10,000, only one written or verbal quote is required from an EVA registered business. We are also looking for that EVA registered business to be micro-certified through the Department of Small Business and Supplier Diversity, or SBSD. Over $10,000 up to $100,000, the EVA registered business needs to be small business certified by SBSD. And we're going to use an unsealed bid process to get multiple quotes. State agency buyers use EVA to post these solicitations. You'll receive a lead notification, and these opportunities can be found on the Virginia Business Opportunity page of the EVA website. Let's discuss the Set-Aside Award Priority policy. Microbusiness Set-Aside Award Priority means if the buyer anticipates spending less than $10,000, they must obtain a quote from an SBSD microbusiness first. If there's not an EVA registered microbusiness who can provide the good or service needed, then the buyer needs to try to obtain a quote from an EVA registered small business. And if they aren't able to find a micro or a small, then they need to obtain a quote from an EVA registered business. The same thought process is followed when we're spending over $10,000 up to $100,000, except we're looking for the lowest bid or quote to be from a small certified business. The image shown depicts the major requirements for becoming small and micro business certified. Note, for the small business certification, you only have to meet one of the criteria shown. For the micro certification, you must meet both of the criteria shown. For more information and to submit your online application for any of the SWAM certifications available, which include small, micro, women, minority, ESO, service disabled veteran, and a few others, visit the Department of Small Business and Supplier Diversity's website at sbsd.virginia.gov. Once you obtain the SWAM certifications you qualify for, we will match your SWAM profile to your EVA vendor account based on your tax ID so our buyers can see your current SWAM certifications. Now let's talk a little about the unsealed competitive bid process. EVA's Quick Quote tool is used most frequently by our buying community to obtain multiple quotes. You're matched to these bidding opportunities, and it starts with Commodity Code. Commodity codes are a numeric classification system used to categorize goods and services. When you register, you select the codes that represent the goods and/or services you sell. Unsealed solicitations are awarded to the lowest responsive responsible bidder and follow the set-aside award priority guidelines. Here's some bidding tips. Always bid your best price. If you can do it, bid, regardless of the priority of award. And read everything. Then always go back to the buyer who issued the solicitation with any questions. EVA keeps you informed throughout the process. As an example, these are the different statuses a quick quote can go through in its life cycle. Issued means it's open for you to bid on. Once it closes, that vault door will be closed and no additional bids can be submitted electronically. Once the quick quote closes and the buyer goes through evaluating the responses, they are able to either make an award or no award. If an award is made, the buyer also has the option to publish the bid tabulation summary, which is a list of the businesses who submitted a bid and their quote. Please reference the vendor's manual found under I Sell to Virginia on the EVA website for details about this and other competitive bid processes for the Commonwealth. Now let's talk about large, more complex purchases. When we talk about establishing a recurring or term contract, the sealed competitive processes most commonly used are IFB, invitation for bid, or an RFP, request for proposal. IFBs have specific terms, detailed specifications, and are awarded to the lowest bidder. RFPs are different. This method is used because we're looking for the best overall proposal. Negotiation is part of the RFP evaluation process, and there is usually a team of people making the decision. IFBs have an average cycle time of 2 months before an award is made, and RFPs an average of 4 months. Here's some tips when responding to a sealed solicitation. Read everything. Make sure to follow all instructions to the letter. SWAM subcontracting is encouraged, so look for partnering opportunities. Remember, we do have dedicated technical support available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. EVA Customer Care can help with any of our EVA tools as well as navigating the EVA website and its resources. There are also self-help guides available on the EVA website under I Sell to Virginia. Let's take a look at where you can find these resources. Start by navigating to eva.virginia.gov. Visit the I Sell to Virginia page to find vendor training and the vendor's manual, as well as additional resources. Under Transparency, you have free public access to past order details, supplier information, marketplace metrics, and more. Under Business Opportunities, you can explore the public announcements and award information for solicitations such as quick quotes, IFBs, RFPs, and others that have this requirement. I know I've shared a lot of information in a short period of time, so consider signing up for an EVA workshop. Check out the Vendor Outreach Events page of the website to sign up. And remember, contact EVA Customer Care for one-on-one assistance at 866-289-7367. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video.